Have you ever noticed this strange thing? You're standing in the present moment, nothing is technically wrong, and yet your body feels tense. Your chest is tight, your mind is already bracing. Not for now, for later. For a conversation that hasn't happened, a decision you haven't made, a future version of you that hasn't even shown up yet. It feels like you're living today, but emotionally you're already tomorrow. It's not just overthinking, it's not just worry. It's something called anticipatory anxiety, and it's quietly shaping your present reality more than you realize. Anticipatory anxiety is sneaky. It doesn't show up yelling, "Be afraid." It whispers, "Just be careful. Let's prepare. Let's run through this one more time, just in case." And before you know it, your choices today are being made in service of a future that doesn't exist yet. You hesitate, you overplan, you avoid, you rehearse conversation that may never happen. Not because danger is present, but because your mind is trying to pre-survive something imaginary. Your brain evolved to predict danger. Long before calendars and emails, survival depended on asking one question over and over. What's coming next? And how do I stay alive when it gets here? That predictive system still runs the show today. Only now, instead of predators, it scans for social rejection, failure, embarrassment, loss of control, emotional pain. So when the brain senses uncertainty, it time travels. It pulls images from the future, runs simulations, and says, let's emotionally prepare now so it hurts less later. The problem? Your nervous system can't tell the difference between a threat that's happening and a threat you're imagining vividly. So your body reacts now. Heart rate up, muscles tense, breath shallow, focus narrows. You're not anxious about the future. You're anxious as if the future is already happening. Imagination is supposed to help you solve problems, but anticipatory anxiety hijacks it. What if I say the wrong thing? What if this goes badly? What if I can't handle it? Each what if feels productive, like preparation. But here's the twist. Your brain doesn't practice success, it practices threat. And the more you rehearse the worst case future, the more your present becomes shaped by fear instead of reality. You start making today smaller to protect tomorrow. Let's talk about how this actually shows up. Behaviorally, anticipatory anxiety can look like procrastination disguised as waiting for the right moment, avoidance disguised as being realistic, overplanning disguised as being responsible. Perceptually, it tints everything. Neutral situations feel heavier. Small tasks feel overwhelming. People feel more dangerous than they actually are. And energetically, it's exhausting because you're living one life while mentally managing 10 possible futures. No wonder you're tired. Here's the cruel part. Anticipatory anxiety feels protective, so the brain keeps using it. Nothing bad happens, your mind says, see, the worrying worked. Something bad happens, your mind says, good thing we worried, that softened the blow. Either way, the loop reinforces itself until your present moment becomes less of a place you live and more of a place you wait. So how do you interrupt something that feels automatic? Not by forcing positivity, not by arguing with your thoughts, but by returning authority to the present. Start here. Anchor the body first. The future only exists in the mind, but anxiety lives in the body. Slow your breath, drop your shoulders, feel your feet. Presence begins physiologically, not philosophically. Question the prediction, not yourself. Instead of asking, why am I like this? Ask, is this a fact or a forecast? Forecasts are guesses, not commands. Shrink time. Ask, what is the smallest thing I can actually do today? Agency lives in the next step, not the final outcome. Each small intentional action pulls you back from tomorrow into now. Anticipatory anxiety isn't your enemy. It's a signal that your mind is trying clumsily to protect you. But protection doesn't require surrendering your present. When you stop living in the echo of tomorrow, something powerful happens. Your nervous system calms, your choices clarify, your energy returns. You don't become careless, you become available to what's actually here. And that's where life has always been happening. So if this resonated, if you felt like your future has been quietly hijacking your present, try this. When anxiety pulls you forward, gently bring yourself back. Because today doesn't need to be lived in preparation for tomorrow. It deserves to be lived now. Drop a comment and tell me what future moment has been living rent-free in your head lately. If you enjoyed our time together, please like and subscribe. And until next time, my little cherubs, Mima's always rooting for you.